Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. It is about 6:20 in the morning on December 2nd. I am almost done my first cup of coffee, and I've got a little buddy next to me playing video games. Or are you watching The Odd Ones Out? He's very big into cartoons and comics. He actually does his own comic books, and a few years ago, he was caught selling his comic books for milk money at school. Was told he needed to stop. Whoops. Anyways, it is pouring rain out, so I have no idea how today is going to go. My older son is volunteering to help at a tree farm in town with the Boy Scouts. It's going to be sloppy, cold, and gross. And we're picking up our Christmas tree there as well, so chances are we will not be able to decorate it tonight just because it's still going to be wet, so we'll probably be decorating it little by little at night all this week so that it's all done for next weekend. It is what it is. So I think that is all I have to say to you guys right now. I'm just gonna sit down, and I didn't get a chance to really crochet on my granny stripe blanket, so I am going to do that now and just sit back and relax. I do teach religious education to second graders, so that at a local church, so I do have that this morning as well. So I'm going to relax a little bit before I have to go and do that, and I am cuddling with a puppy right now. All right, and there's my baby, and he's still a tad bit wet from going outside this morning. He's on my white furniture. Oh, wow. So, and I didn't show you, so I did stop at a local gardening center, and I did pick up greenery for the mantle, and I absolutely love the way this came out and is looking. I did pick up, let me walk there. It's not that it's that far, but I did pick up greenery to go around this picture here. Unfortunately, it's too heavy, and I woke up to this morning. So I couldn't find the garland that normally goes outside on our railings on our front steps, so I think what I'll do is I'll cut this in half and tie it to the railings there, and then I just have to figure out, I may just leave this alone. My house does not have to be, my husband and my younger son keep telling me it looks like Christmas threw up in the house, so I think I may just leave it alone and just enjoy what I have up so far. So I am just sitting down now. I realized I have to make the food shopping list. I am a very lucky girl, and my husband will go food shopping for me. So I just have to put that together, but I am sitting down with this cookbook. This is one of my favorites. I was up at my brother and his husband's farm in upstate New York, and my brother-in-law had this book, and he is an amazing cook. He's phenomenal. But anyways, I was flipping through it, and I fell in love with this book, so I ended up picking up a copy, and I'm in the mood, with it being such a rainy, dreary day, in the mood for some French onion soup, and I already have the Gruyere cheese, so I'm going to make some French onion soup, and then I figure I'd look through this and pick out a recipe for some type of roast maybe. Sundays are our big family dinners. My husband's not around a lot during the week because of work, so Sunday we always have a big dinner. We sit down and just enjoy each other's company. So I'm going to look through the book for something for that, and then I'm also going to spend some time on Pinterest. I had picked up an Instapot about a month ago, and I figured now that I'm going back to work full time, it might be a good idea to start using that for dinner. So I'm going to check out some recipes there as well for dinners during the week, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I thought I would just check in with you guys. I am
just left my house. I'm on the way to our parish to teach religious education this morning, and I wanted to leave a little bit earlier. It is the Chain of Lights in Millbury today, and basically what it is in our town, Sutton had it yesterday, is businesses and organizations do special Christmas activities and people go from business to business. I know Sutton has a trolley set up that'll take you from place to place, so you can just park your car once and the trolley takes you around town. I don't know if Millbury does that as well. However, I figured I want to get in early, make sure I get a decent parking spot so I don't have to walk too far, and traffic can be a little bit more congested than normal during Chain of Lights, although it's still nothing compared to Boston or New York City or Atlanta, so I can't complain too much. So I did bring some knitting with me, and I'm going to work on my Christmas socks while waiting for Mass to get out. I went last night because my younger son was serving. Plus, to be honest with you, I love my Sunday mornings. I tend to lay around and just enjoy the day. There have been days on Sunday where I have not gotten out of my pajamas at all, which to me is the perfect day, just to laze around and knit and stay in my jammies all day. But I am almost there. Hopefully I don't have to fight for a parking spot, and I will talk to you guys later. Hi, so I just thought I would check in. We just left my parents' house and are heading home. I have the boys with me. You can probably hear the video game music in the background. That seems to be the soundtrack of my life. But I took the boys over so they could meet my parents' new puppy, Smudge. I did take some video, and I am going to stick it in here for you guys so you can see the new puppy. She is absolutely adorable, and I hope you guys enjoy watching her play. Some meal prepping and getting together. I like to do chicken breasts and cauliflower rice for lunches, and I top it with this sriracha ranch dressing that I get at the local supermarket. And then I am making chicken and garlic thighs in the Instapot for dinners this week, as well as I'll cook up some rice pilaf, so when I come home from work I can just reheat it and throw it on the table and we have a home cooked meal all ready to go. And I am snacking on some Boy Scout popcorn. It's their peanut butter flavor, and it is the best and very addicting. I probably will eat this whole container while working in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. I'm also making my breakfast. I make a cauliflower crusted quiche for breakfast, and I have it cut up into 6 slices, and then I have breakfast for the week and I have to worry about even cooking breakfast in the morning and having a nice hot meal. So I'm gonna go ahead. I will get started on that. We did pick up the Christmas tree. Unfortunately, I didn't film anything because it is raining and gross out. However,
we picked it up. It was literally quickly walked around, found the one we wanted, and took it home. So there wasn't much to film, unfortunately, to show you guys on that, and then I'll film a little bit later in the living room and show you guys the Christmas tree that we got. So I'm working on some French onion soup for dinner, and the color's not coming across great on video, but the onions are almost the perfect golden brown, which they need to be before I start putting in the wine and the stock. But I just wanted to share with you, this right here is my little sous chef. He is always at my feet. He's always at my husband's feet too, and gets on my husband's nerves, but I am used to him. He likes to hang out here so he can try and get whatever scraps might fall off the countertop. So all the meal prepping is done. We've had dinner, and the majority of the dishes are all done. So I'm going to get my jammies. I am also going to do my calendar for the week. I do like to keep a paper calendar. Sometimes I like to see what's coming up. I find I like the notifications on the phones for reminders, but I like to write everything out and see the week at a time. So this was last week, and I know my husband thinks it's very messy and very confusing and cluttered. However, for whatever reason, my mind likes the way this works. I find this is very organized for me. I have my events up here, my to-dos here, and then this is just for decorations and quotes. So I'm going to sit down and do this upcoming week. I want to type up a blog post, and then I'm going to sit and relax and do a little bit of crocheting and knitting. So I finished my planner for the week, and I just posted a new post on my blog. I think I am going to call it a night. I did check Instagram, and my next row, this cake is a mess, my next row in my granny stripe blanket is going to be the mint. So I am going to go ahead and work on that, and I did promise to show you guys the tree, so hold on one moment for me. And here is our Christmas tree. The top needs to get trimmed. It's a little bit too tall. My husband and I always have a hard time trying to decide how large a tree actually is, but here it is, and Lego is happy. He loves the Christmas tree. When he was a puppy, he used to sleep underneath it all the time, so he is glad to see that back. And I am going to call it a night. I hope you guys all have a good night, and see you tomorrow. Bye.